is. Okay, there's everyone. Hello.
I signed up for those free trials all the time.
Sorry about that. Hello, everyone. It is. Oh wait. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Isn't that funny? Hello. Hello, everyone. It's Jake Baller here, and tonight, I am back with a new live stream for you guys. So, as you guys know, we have been doing Monday night live streams every single Monday, and that's been going on for quite some time. Pretty cool if you're here. What's up, David? What's up, Katie, Mario, Chris, Bretsky, Sam? What's up, guys? What's up? I have something to say that I don't know if I want to pass along to you guys. I think I will, but I just wanted to ask you guys who are in the live streams, like, kind of quick. Do you guys think we should do earlier live streams? As you guys know, the live streams have been going crazy. The last live stream was the biggest live stream we ever had. We had about 220, 225 people in here at one point. Absolutely insane to think about, but really great. But I just want to know from you guys who are in the live streams kind of early, do you guys want earlier live streams? I think that'd be a better idea. I definitely would like to know your opinions on that for sure. But anyways, hello guys. Not really a lot to talk about today, to be honest. Do I have any announcements? I mean, I guess I kind of have an announcement for tomorrow. Very quickly, I'll just state tomorrow is actually, I think, what's today's date? Yeah, tomorrow should be a collab video, like an actual proper collab video. That's going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is going to be collab. Wednesday or Thursday, I'm going to be doing a cooking video. Another return to the cooking videos. I know you guys used to really like those. My last one didn't do all that well, but maybe this one will do better. But I'm doing another cooking video sometime this week. I think March Madness starts technically this weekend, because I think this weekend is the selection Sunday is this weekend, so we got some stuff coming up. It should be pretty good. So my official March Madness video should be up sometime early next week. Pretty excited about that. Anyways, this is a good time. Good. This time works pretty well. How much earlier? Maybe like around 5 p.m., 6 p.m., somewhere around there. There were some people who commented, well, a person did comment, and I've seen them throughout the history of me doing later live streams, that people, especially on the East Coast and I guess some other parts of the world, can't watch my videos, my live streams, because they're too late. So if I maybe streamed at 6, it'd be 9 p.m. Eastern, but like, as I've told you guys earlier, or before, in different past live streams, that I used to stream around 4 p.m., 5 p.m., and I didn't get the sort of support as I do around my 7 p.m. Live streams, so my own little point of view. And then also, someone asked me how long do I go live. I usually shoot for 2-hour long live streams, and then if you guys are like, very interactive, donations, comments, yada yada yada, I'll usually stream for like another hour. Like last live stream, the biggest live stream we ever did, you guys were going crazy with the donos too, so I went on for like 3 hours plus, but we'll see how this live stream goes. I like the time, it's 10:30 for me, so it works well. That's good. My boy was up late in. What is your World Series predictions? Oh jeez, I don't literally look into baseball even during the regular season, so even looking before the season even starts for thinking of who could win the World Series, I literally have no idea. I would just say the Dodgers, because they're the Dodgers. Maybe that would probably be mine. First time in the live, that's really cool. Make sure you guys who are in the live stream like the live stream. You can swipe down, close the chat, and hit that little like button. It's not gonna do anything. All it does is help the video. It helps the video, and it also helps the actual live stream, which is kind of cool. So make sure you guys do that. Someone says the Mets. Interesting. Also, you can even sell your email. That's just me. I'm not sure. I have to check. I haven't really been looking at my emails a lot recently. I've been trying to sort of zone out and then zone back in. I've just been recently started catching up on doing emails and stuff. I know. Drink some water here real quick. I just recently started catching up with my emails, so if you have been emailing me, anyone, I've been getting back to them slowly. The Mets, that's actually kind of an interesting one. Thoughts? Oh, sorry about that. Very loud. Very, very, very loud. Your thoughts on the Heat? The Heat. They are interesting. They're a team that I think, in my opinion, are probably kind of like, around the time period of when they should probably blow it up, i.e. either trade Jimmy Butler and go young, or trade, Tyler Hero, maybe Bam Adebayo, probably not, but maybe a package around Tyler Hero to get another guy there. They're on the teeter-totter of what to do, because they definitely have a talent to, make some noise in the playoffs. I'm not saying they're going to upset anyone. They're probably going to be a first-round out, but Jimmy Butler's really good, and if they want to maximize that, they need to surround him. And if they just want to ship him out, right now would be the best time to do it, because he actually is still a pretty impactful player to get some assets back for him. I know you don't love talking basketball as your main thing. Thanks, Landon. Have you caught any Nuggets games? I have. I've been watching the Nuggets a lot. I think definitely my teams this year, because the Blazers suck, are definitely the Kings, the Nuggets, and I've been watching a lot of Cavaliers. Who else have I been watching a lot of? Those are like my three main teams I've been watching a lot of. But yeah, I really like Denver. I think, in my opinion, they're my favorite. I think they might even upset a Phoenix Suns team in the Western Conference Finals. And they've been playing really good. They obviously have some holes here and there. Obviously, if Jokic has a bad game, they're really bad. And then if Jamal Murray and or Michael Porter Jr. don't show up, it's very tough for them to win just around the impact of Nikola Jokic, but it's usually enough to get the job done. So, yeah. My subscribers recommend ASMR videos. That's a good idea. I was actually thinking about doing, for my quarter of 100,000 subscriber goal, or I guess if you want to call it, for my 25k subscriber video, I was thinking about doing maybe three options, but maybe the third option I'll do just whenever I feel like it. But one would be a new updated Q&A. Obviously, the last time I did a Q&A was, I think, 10,000 subs. Obviously, getting 15,000 more subs and many, many, many new faces. Maybe they have different questions about me. Maybe people that want to know some stuff about me. Obviously, when I do live streams, that's kind of like a Q&A, but maybe more formal question type of video. Or the second video, kind of like what you suggested. I was thinking actually doing a, my subscribers try doing ASMR/ASMR video. I know a lot of people do that. Obviously, people who have way larger followings do videos like that, but I thought it'd be kind of cool if you guys wanted to do ASMR, and then I just do what everyone else does and throw it in a compilation video with you guys. I think it could be kind of cool. You guys can show off your guys' favorite triggers, triggers that I should try. Show off your own channels if you're a smaller ASMR channel, or even if you have 1 million subscribers. I don't care. I thought that could be kind of a cool idea, a my subscribers do/try ASMR video. Kind of an idea, because I know it's kind of that's the hot trend nowadays. Big idea is IRO could be a long drive type of blog. I actually have I'll announce it later on, but there's a collab video coming out tomorrow that involves something like that. So just hold on a little bit, Landon. Thoughts on the LeBron situation, him being injured? Is that what you mean? What are you drinking tonight? You see it in the thumbnail, my boy. It's, of course, the Simply Lemonade. I feel a lot better. Obviously not sick anymore. It's been like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks since I've actually had a drink. So this is gonna be hitting pretty good. I've had all the alcohol flushed out of my system. I'm nice and healthy. Gonna have a drink here actually. Hold on. But yeah, pretty excited about that. How about the Knicks? Let's go Knicks. The Knicks have been very fun to watch for sure. Man, Jalen Brunson's been pretty fire. Julius Randle's been pretty good. RJ Barrett has been okay. Obviously everyone is very disappointed in RJ Barrett. He's good, but obviously wish he could be, a little bit more. But he's still pretty good as being pretty much the third option of that Knicks team. Emmanuel quickly in that overtime game, I think had like, didn't Emmanuel quickly have like 40 points, but he played like 58 minutes. Like Emmanuel quickly played an hour long's worth of basketball, which is actually kind of insane to think about, not gonna lie. We should do Champions League predictions. The games are on Tuesday and Wednesday, and they have the biggest teams in Europe. Man, that would be really good if I could do it tomorrow, but I can't because I already agreed to do a collab video tomorrow. Like it's already pre-made, it's done, it's gonna be shipped out tomorrow. It's actually gonna be kind of an earlier upload. It's gonna be uploaded around 2:30 p.m. because the person I'm collaborating with, which I'm keeping it a secret right now, just gonna wait for more people to fill in a little bit more. It's with someone who's not in the US, so I had to upload it a little bit earlier. So you guys get an early video tomorrow. Thoughts on Ja? Oh, God. Thoughts on Ja? I really like Ja as a player, and I think he is, in his core person, a good guy. But I think that, in my opinion, and it's with a lot of people in the world, not just athletes, everyone, definitely people change. That's all I gotta say. People change during their situations, people change with money, people change with ideology, people change. So I hope he changes for the better, but if he stays this way, that's totally cool. If this is truly him, let him be him, but obviously he needs to do it in a much safer way, just my opinion. Is it Dido? I don't know. Do you watch Practical Jokers? Of course I watch Impractical Jokers. It's definitely like a comfort show to me, and that's like a show you can just have on in the background or watch super late at night when you have like a little late night snack. Impractical Jokers is pretty amazing. Also, you guys better be proud of me that I've been fighting my urge. Shout out to my dad for giving me this genetically, but the biting my nails thing, I've been trying to stop doing it, and I've been trying to grow my nails to do some more ASMR stuff for you guys, so get a lot more fingernail tapping and stuff. Anyways, this is the watermelon one, which in my opinion is the best one. Watermelon, regular, blueberry, and then the strawberry lemonade one was the worst one. I didn't like it that much, but this one is amazing. See if I can get this without being too loud. The only problem with these drinks is that they're not fizzy, so you don't get any extra fizz, but oh, cheers. Oh my god, yeah. After not drinking for a pretty decent amount of time, I can tell it's gonna be feeling pretty good. Perfect time for a nap, awesome. They're coming out with a Simply Spiked Peach Lemonade. If that's true, Ben, I am gonna go crazy. Are those lemonades good? Yes, they are. In my opinion, even they're all really good. They're made with real fruit juice. They're 10%, but like any other like fruity type of alcoholic drink, you're only gonna get like 1% or 5%. them having 10% is actually a pretty decent amount of real fruit juice, but you can definitely tell the difference. It's not like really syrupy and sugary. Favorite cocktail? Definitely has to be a. Well, not definitely, but it's always been a toss-up between a mojito and a Long Island. I think my top favorite is probably a Long Island, but if it's even a hint of a sunny day, a warm day, I think for sure a mojito is always top tier, just in my opinion. I don't know why I still have like that sickly, lingering cough. You know, after you get sick, you just get like a random cough every like couple minutes. I still have that. It sucks, but I feel great. I honestly feel better now after I've gotten sick than before I was sick. If that makes any sense, like my body feels really good after being sick. Like I feel rejuvenated. Not gonna lie. College basketball tournaments, super excited. Who do I think is winning March Madness? I have no idea. I haven't looked into pretty much any teams yet. This weekend is when I'm really gonna hunker down, watch a lot of college basketball, watch all the tourney games, watch the selection Sunday, watch other, people who get paid real bucks to make decisions and start to process it myself. PSG without Neymar, are they really? Yikes. John Bones Jones, I watched the UFC fight. Yes, I did. Beach rehab monsters are good. I can't do energy drinks. Caffeine makes my heart feel like it's gonna pop. So I try to stay away from caffeine as much as possible. But Monsters back in the day was the go-to. I thought I was so cool. Walking home from school, going to my local gas station and buying a Monster. I thought I was like the coolest. It made me feel old for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, I did watch I've watched a majority of the fights. I watched the I forget which weight class they're in, but it was the women's title fight, and that was an amazing fight. That might have been my favorite actual fight of the night. And then obviously the John Jones fight was just like kind of crazy how fast that fight ended. I know if I went to that event, which by the way, they had that UFC event at T-Mobile Arena, which is where I did my hockey video and made me miss it, not gonna lie. But I know if I went to that event and that main event fight was like, I think it lasted like a minute, not even a minute long, I would be pissed. I would be so mad if I went to a main event fight and the main event was a minute long. I would be very upset. Oh, okay. I didn't know that Ember's ASMR. Maybe I do have to try them. I'll take a couple sips and see how I feel. Who do I think is going into the Western Conference Finals? I still have the Nuggets and the Suns. I feel are my go-to for sure. I think upset alerts could possibly be the Grizzlies if they get everything settled down a little bit more. I think the Grizzlies could upset like a Nuggets team or maybe even a Suns team, maybe if injuries, knock on wood, or age comes into play. I don't think the Kings are that much of a threat. I mean, if the Clippers maybe get it together, but we all know the Clippers now are just in shambles. Man, yeah, Kawhi and Paul George, man, I don't want to say they're washed or done for, but they are definitely not the same players they were even last year. They just look completely different as a star duo that they used to be, but they have a shot. They have a good complete team. They have a really deep team, so they definitely have a chance for sure. But yeah, do you think the Bulls are officially done this season? I think they can make the play-in. Yo, what's up, Jaden? What's up? What should the Giants do? Okay, Giants, New York, football, got it. Barkley or Jones. I mean, that team should definitely try its very best to keep its core together because they are pretty close on making it over the hump. obviously if they get rid of Barkley or don't really keep Jones for that long, which I do think Mac Jones can and will be a good quarterback, it's going to bite them in the butt. So in my opinion, I think they should do everything that they can do to keep everyone together. But if they can't, I mean, a quarterback is very hard to find. But obviously Saquon Barkley is a beast of himself, so that's a tough question. Hey, Blake, what's up, Blake? Thank you so much, Blake, for the $5 dono. What's up, y'all? Hope everyone is doing well. Really hope you're doing well, Blake. Really good to see you. Yeah, I also hope everyone's doing well. Mondays are, you guys know, a great day for me now. A really good, little reset to the week, a reset to my ASMR side of my life. It's a good little reset to sort of look forward to the rest of the week. So, I do in fact love Mondays. Again, if you guys are just getting in, make sure you guys like the live stream. Make sure you guys like the live stream. I very much would appreciate it a lot. It does a lot for the video after the channel is not being live, and also helps out the channel when it is live. As you guys know, it does work because we had a live stream hit over 100,000 views. So you guys can't say that, hey, if I don't like the live stream, it doesn't matter. Liking the live stream obviously does matter because one of the live streams went absolutely crazy. So, yeah. Do you think CP0 will become CP1 after this season? I think this is his best shot. I think this might also be the Suns' best shot. If the Suns don't even make it the finals this year, I think it's going to be a pretty big wake-up call to them all. And, yeah, I think maybe next year the Suns could maybe be better. Really have to depend on who they can really get, guys and veterans who are trying to ring chase as well. But I think this year is probably the best year for the Suns to win the title. We'll have to see. Mavs Suns 7-game series. I gotta take the Suns next season though, once the Mavs can sort of retool better around Luka and Kyrie, maybe. But the Suns are still very good. Ja isn't making it to the playoffs, maybe. Does LaMelo resign in Charlotte after his rookie deal is done? Well, funny question that you say that. Yes. Every rookie in the NBA, 99% of the time, should re-sign with their team because they make an extra 20, $30 million if they do re-sign with their current drafted team. So, I mean, if LaMelo really cared about winning, which by the way, LaMelo doesn't really care all that much about winning, he would resign because he loves money, and who doesn't love money? Everyone loves money, so he's gonna resign with Charlotte no matter what. Maybe he'll get traded after that, but he would be dumb to not resign as a rookie contract. I know you split the Magic. What's your thoughts on them and the future predictions? Pretty good. They're also a team I've been watching a lot of. Really the length of the team. They're kind of like the Toronto Raptors, where they have a lot of lengthy guys, but they still have a lot of guys who play their own positions. And I hope they do good in the draft. I mean, will they get Wembanyama? That would be absolutely insane. God, that would pretty much put the Magic kind of on the map, really. But even getting a guard of the future, like Scoot Henderson, or even just another really good forward to add to their depth. But I think definitely they can even get someone like Scoot Henderson, who could be sort of the guard of their future next to Jalen Suggs or whatever. Wow, that would be pretty impressive, not gonna lie. Yo, what's up, G-Man, what's up? How do you feel about Mamie? Jimmy deserves more. Yeah, So if Dame wants out, he can go to Miami and help out Jimmy. That's a duo I really want to see happen one day, is a Jimmy Butler, Damian Lillard dynamic duo. But yeah, Miami's in a spot right now where they really have to make a decision on if they want to win now, trade Tyler Hero and or Bam Adebayo to help Jimmy, or trade Jimmy Butler, go all in on this sort of youth rebuild movement around Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo. Thoughts on Dame's triple-double? Really cool. It's against the Pistons. Dope. Dame's been probably playing the best basketball of his career, which is kind of hilarious because, oh my god, Dame's washed, Dame's old, Dame's injury prone, Dame this, Dame that. Playing the best basketball of his career after having a surgery that he needed to get done like 4 years ago, which imagine if Damian Lillard got this surgery when he actually needed it. Bro could have been doing this for the past 4 years. Like, that's crazy to think about, and it's even crazy to think about how well he did while injured. Actually insane. I went to NFL, but I don't know if there's a bonus if the NFL good players leave all the time. Yeah, the NFL is kind of a scam. They don't really take care of their players a whole lot. But, I mean, the NFL is definitely more of a team-operated league, while the NBA is more of a player-operated league. Players just have way more power, influence, money, direction in their league. For the NBA, NFL, no offense, but there's a very small pool of players that probably actually have a lot of pull in the NFL, and I think that's really sad. They really need to improve on that. Wait, is it? If that's true, why would any rookie not resign with their drafted team if it's like really bad? Like if it's like if they actually hate each other, like benching, something to do with like fights or something like that. That'd probably be the only reason why. Or if a player really did only care about winning, then I would think a rookie would do that. But like, you would have to be insane to leave. Again, like $20 to $30 million off the table if you're like a good rookie. Obviously, if you're like a random guy, it happens all the time. If you're just like a good player, like a role player, sometimes it doesn't happen. But most of the time, if you're like a great player, you'll resign because that's a lot of money. I have no idea who that is, Chris. I have no idea. Favorite player in the league, and why Kyrie? Definitely not Kyrie. I think Kyrie's great though. You think the Kings will stay top 5 in the West? Yes, I do think so. I mean, if people forget that, I need to do some triggers, by the way. People forget that there's only like 20 games, 15, 19, somewhere around that area of games left in the NBA. I know we just had the NBA All-Star game, but like, the season's kind of done. Like, maybe teams can move a couple spots here and there, but like, if you're in the playoffs, you're kind of in the playoffs. If you're out of the playoffs, like, you know, you're kind of out. But we'll have to see. But man, it's pretty much almost done. The season's almost over. Hey, hello, and thank you so much, Cameron. Sorry, Cameron. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you so much, Cameron, for the $5 dono. Saying Boston is struggling. Okay. As a Bucks fan, I'm happy though. Oh, interesting. Bucks are now 2 or 3 games in front of them. Best ASMR YouTuber. Wouldn't say the best. Also wouldn't say Boston struggling, but if you're a Bucks fan, they're struggling. The Bucks are sick, man. That's crazy how, you know, the Bucks at one point in time, I think during the season, were the 4 or 5 seed, and then obviously health thankfully started to come back for them, and now they're looking really good. Now you just kind of wish that Chris Middleton can just get his legs under him a little bit more. I know he's been coming off the bench for them, and I think he's only been playing about 20 minutes a game. Hopefully they ramp him up to be more post-season ready. And if So it just sucks that the Blazers suck. Got a stream. Hello, Phil. Hello, Phil. No players on rookie declines max attendance ever. Yeah, I don't think it'll ever happen. At least, again, unless a player really only cares about winning, which winning and money, Would the best players from 1960 to 2000 beat the best players from 2001 to present? That's tough, because you'd obviously have like, Magic, Jordan, Bird, probably like Wilt Chamberlain, like prime Wilt Chamberlain. I mean, even Shaq could be in there, and then like a lot of other players, and then obviously you have like Kobe, LeBron, Curry, and I guess you could even have Shaq in that discussion as well, because Shaq in 2001, 2002, 2003, he was also super dominant. That's tough. I don't think it would be a for sure thing, but it'd be good. It'd be a good battle. I think it's not a for sure thing. What's up, Biggest Bird? What's up, AC3? What's up? Live 2 minutes from Wells Fargo Center and getting to see Embiid live is something to witness. Yeah, Embiid is amazing, man. It's still kind of crazy to think that he hasn't been to an NBA Finals yet. It's obviously also, I can say the same thing about Nikola Jokic. It's kind of crazy that both those guys being the best bigs that we've seen in the NBA since probably like a Shaquille O'Neal type player, and we have two of them in the league right now at the same time. Hopefully it happens. I'm really hoping if the Nuggets make the finals, I'm hoping to see the Sixers in there, because I think that'd be a cool matchup. That'd be a good rivalry for sure. But yeah, I think they both have a shot for sure. And obviously Joel Embiid, when healthy, again, knock on wood, is a top 5 player, arguably in the NBA, one of the best scorers, one of the best defenders as a center, and he gets the job done for sure. Magic, Jordan, Bird, Wilt, Olajuwon against Steph, Kobe, LeBron, KD, and Shaq. Shop Kareem. Yeah, I mean, you can shop Kareem, Hakeem, either one. Really good. Yeah, that's really tough. I guess it would also kind of depend on what decade you're playing your games. If you're playing with like referees who refereed during the 90s, the 90s players are going to be more effective. If you're playing against rules and referees who refereed during today's day and age, my God, is that going to be a completely different game? So I guess that also kind of depends. And if it's a street basketball game, that game won't even finish, because there'll be a lot of fighting. Obviously with Kobe versus Jordan, you'd have LeBron just dominating probably Larry Bird. Larry Bird would probably be tripping LeBron every second he got the opportunity to. Bird was a very feisty player. I like Larry Bird a lot. AJ says, what would you say are some weight loss tips? Luckily for me, I've been very blessed and cursed with having a really high metabolism. As you guys can see, I am a skeleton. I'm skin and bones. Over the past couple years, I've been able to maintain weight a little bit easier. When I was growing up in high school, I was shredded. I had the 6-pack, almost 8-pack looking fire, but I was rib cage, skinny. It was that bad. It's a little bit better now, but I've just always had very high metabolism. Obviously the first thing that comes with weight loss is having a good mindset, having a good mental health, and I think that's probably the first place people should be looking for when starting a weight loss journey. I think people who start weight loss journeys on a bad note where it comes from bullying or, self-hate and stuff like that, I feel like that's something that's not very healthy. In my opinion, it's a great first place to start, is your own mental health and making sure that you want this for you and to better yourself, and that's just my opinion. I think that's a good place to start. Obviously, eating is the first place to start that with, and obviously, drinking a lot of water, making sure you're staying active a little bit, and then obviously if you want to go further than that, that's where, the weight training and all that stuff goes in. I'm not an expert on that, but ASMR, mental health, I think, go kind of hand in hand, and that's kind of where I would say my input, and that's what I would say. stars in the 60s. I think who's like a mid NBA player. I think like Jordan Clarkson would be averaging like 40 points in the 60s. Like Jordan Clarkson would be, I don't know if he'd be the best player in the 60s, but he'd probably be the best guard in the 60s. Like Jordan Clarkson, Tyler Hero. Man, if you put like Jordan Poole in the 60s, he would be the best guard. Like mid-tier to like good starters in the NBA would be like the best. Again, obviously the 60s were very dominant by bigs like Kareem. Bill Russell was still running around too. Wilt Chamberlain, not Kareem. Kareem was more in the 70s. Wilt Chamberlain for sure. That'd be crazy. Weight loss happen all at once. About changing habits. Yep. Calorie deficit combined with daily workout routines will get you there. Yeah. I think calorie deficit, it is a good thing. But again, like I think, of course, like you shouldn't be starving yourself if you are doing this for the wrong reason. You should be, doing it in a healthy way. That's why I say like mental health is like the best thing to do it with. Have you ever struggled with mental health issues? Yeah, if you guys are kind of new to the channel and don't really know the sort of story around my ASMR journey, it really comes from, a lot of insomnia, a lot of anxiety. I used to be really bad with that stuff. Really bad to a point where I made an entire video talking about mental health and how it was really affecting me, affecting my body. Man, I would have panic attacks. Obviously, not trying to freak anyone out. But like heart issues, like my mental health was affecting other parts of my health, and it was getting really bad. And obviously, ASMR was a good way to sort of help relax me, help me sleep better, have better sleeps, deeper sleeps, things like that, which is very important. And then also just having you guys, having people around that, obviously care, and that's definitely a thing in the community that whatever, if you want to call this a community, you guys who are watching the channel, can be, at a place where you can get your mind off stuff, whether it's talking sports, just watching a video for relaxation, entertainment, whatever you get out of these videos, hopefully helps you, because you guys have obviously helped me a lot, with my mental health. Way more, than you guys could think. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have this channel. I don't know what I would do with the free time that I had. I would be spiraling, probably, still, like I used to be, so, yeah. There was a point in time where it was really bad. Obviously it took a lot of years, but, it's gotten a lot better. Pat Bev versus Bob Cousy 1v1. Oh, God. I know Bob Cousy was actually pretty good in his heyday, but like, I mean, Pat Bev is like, that's like one of the best defenders in the NBA. Well, he's a very, very, very good defender in today's NBA, and is used to guarding guys like Steph Curry, John Morant, Russell Westbrook. Like, of course, he's gonna know a lot more and do a lot better because he isn't a player in a different generation, in an older generation, in a better generation. So he's gonna have the upper hand. I think he would probably win, but Bob Cousy is a good player historically, but yeah. It's a long journey, but one that I'm blessed to be on with. Much love, Milo, for sure. Yeah, I mean, of course, everyone has their up and downs. I mean, if you saw one of my previous live streams like 2 weeks ago, like, I was not in a good place. You could like even watch it in that video, and that past live stream, I was just not in a good headspace, and last week I was in a really good headspace, and this week I'm in a good headspace, so like I was up and downs, but definitely not as bad as it used to be. And obviously that's also just like with, I don't want to be like cliche, but it's always just like maturing, aging, being more in tune with your body, especially after being, I don't want to call it like going through like puberty, but like understanding your emotions a lot more, coming with age and stuff like that. It's just, you just gotta understand yourself and how you feel a little bit better. And obviously when people are, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, it's very tough to sort of figure that it's good. I have some videos planned for this week. I just got done being sick, so I feel really good. My body feels really good. I haven't been sleeping all that well though because I've been kind of pushing off with that. I need to get back on a good sleeping schedule for sure. And tonight I can because tomorrow I already finished the video, so I don't need to like stay up really late and film and edit. So that's really good. I have a trip coming up soon to see my family in California, which is gonna be great. God, I miss them so much, and then being in California is always great. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good as of right now, and obviously the channel's doing great. Obviously it wasn't doing a lot better a couple weeks ago. That push from YouTube was great. It was really good, but now we kind of hit a the come down, and I'm trying to not come all the way down. I'm trying to even out the sort of growth that we had. It's hard to do, but I don't know. The past couple of days / week or so, I haven't been really looking at analytics, looking at view counts, because I know they're not looking good, because again, we just had a big push from YouTube, and it's all gonna be like, oh, you're not doing as well as you did last week. It's kind of like, no duh, I know that. So mental health wise, I'm not looking at views and stuff like that. I'm just trying to just do my thing. Thoughts on the NFL draft? Not really sure. I don't even know what day the NFL draft is. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate that. And same for you. Sacramento looking good right now. Are they playing right now, or they just look good right now in the standings? Because that is true. Very much hoping that they can at least get past the first round this year. I've been watching ASMR for on and off for 11 years now. Yeah, ASMR is crazy. I remember, I think I might have been watching it for, I think, around the same amount of time. Anywhere from like 10 to like 13 years, I would say, because I think I first started to watch ASMR when I was a freshman in high school. And that was even again before it was called ASMR. That was just people like doing page turning videos, or no talking, typing videos, or watching someone play video games, and they wouldn't talk. It was before it was actually called something. But yeah, very happy that I found it. I also love ASMR too, because it's like, especially for me, and being someone who likes YouTube, likes creating content for YouTube, it's nice to know that I don't have to be super entertaining in order to have people watch, even though obviously entertainment is a part of ASMR. It's not like the number one thing. So like, it's kind of cool that, I don't have to be like, whoa guys, blah blah blah, super loud, jumping up and down, super crazy like you see a lot of other content creators do. I can sort of just be like chill and like more myself, and it be okay, which is kind of nice. Definitely very nice. I don't have to be super entertaining, because I'm not very entertaining, I don't think. Oops. Yo, what's up? Hello. I remember when ASMR was referred to as braingasms. I do not remember that era of ASMR, but wow. That's pretty funny. Who do you have winning the NBA Finals? I think I've been asked that question many times, and I think it kind of changes every once in a while. I don't have a winner. I really don't have a winner. I would definitely say that I have contenders like the Bucks, the Suns, the Nuggets, the Celtics, the Sixers, fully healthy teams that maybe could do that. Maybe the Warriors when Steph Curry's back. I have no idea, but I think those are like that's a good top 5. Suns, Nuggets, Celtics, Bucks, Sixers. I think that's my top 5. Do you think the Blazers should just tank? I do think that I do think so. I do think the Blazers getting a 6 pick, 5 pick, 7 pick, and then trading that pick plus X player for a really good player, I think could really help a lot. obviously, if the Blazers tank enough and get like Wembanyama, that's the goal, I guess. But I think the Blazers getting, a top 6 pick like they did last year, but then actually capitalizing off it and transitioning that pick to a player would be great. Obviously, the Blazers tried to do that last year with OG and Anunoby. No offense to any Raptors fans out there, but the Raptors were a little bit stingy with what they wanted for OG, so they decided to go elsewhere. And just draft Shaedon Sharpe, which has been pretty good. But I think this year if they did get like a 6 pick or 7 pick, you can definitely attach that to like an Anthony Simons and get like a really good player. So I think yes, they should tank. But if they make the playoffs, that's really cool. Awesome. Thank you. 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 Thank you so much. Calfix for the $5 dono. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Calfix. Thank you. 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 Thank you so much, Calfix. That's very nice of you. That's awesome. How was your weekend, Jake? Looking forward to Mando episode 2 Wednesday. Oh yeah, someone asked earlier in the live stream about the Mandalorian new season. I watched the first episode. It was good. It was definitely like a build-up episode. It kind of didn't really talk a lot about like the story and plot. It was more or less just like a hey guys, the Mandalorian's back, and here's what he's up to type of episode. I thought it was good. You had some action, you had some dialogue. Obviously, Pedro Pascal does an amazing job playing Mandalorian. Baby Yoda, Grogu is still adorable. So that was fun. But it wasn't like a very like hard-hitting first episode, but it was a good one, I would say. And yes, I'm also excited about episode 2. I love me some Star Wars. There's Gent Edits. Blazers are rubbish. Yeah, they're not doing all that great this year. What if the Blazers got a top 5 pick and ended up trading it plus some players for Embiid? If, God forbid, like I can knock on wood for all you Sixers fans, if Joel Embiid and the Sixers are first round out this year and they somehow get upset by like the Miami Heat this year, which I guess it is a possibility, I could see that happening. But like that is a, oh sorry about that loud car, that's a big what if, and that would take a lot of moving pieces, and that would take Joel Embiid to not only ask out, but Joel Embiid also asking to go to Portland, because I think a lot of teams out there also they would give up a lot to get Joel Embiid, not just Portland. So it would take a lot of luck, probably just the same amount of luck as if Portland tanked and then somehow got Wembanyama. It's probably the same odds of that happening. Yeah, people always ask about my elbow scar. It's just I broke my arm back when I was in kindergarten. The doctors kind of botched the surgery, so over the years the sort of injury started to get worse and come back, and then I had the surgery again. They fixed it, but the doctors botched my scar, and so it just looks like that now. It's not the greatest looking one for sure. You're tired. That's good. Pedro Pascal is the Starbucks guy. The Starbucks guy. I'm trying to think about that. The only memes I know about Pedro Pascal is him being like daddy-esque on Twitter, and like he always has like those weird like Twitter compilations like made of him. That's the only thing I really know about Pedro Pascal. If Harden does leave, yeah, I don't know where Harden would go. I mean, of course, the rumor of Harden is him going back to Houston, which I have no idea if that's true or not. Philly make it to the finals and lose in 5, causing Philly fans to implode and burn the city down. That's also a way to get Embiid out of there for sure. Jim seems like the type of guy to say no more Mr. Nice Guy every time he gets angry. That's funny. That's like one of those Drake jokes. Love the Groshi ASMR video. That was really good. I really liked that video as well. That video, video. So, and also with people who are coming over here from, at least at the time being, the Nano ASMR video, I kind of wanted them to get like an idea of like videos that I like to make. So that's why I kind of made that video kind of fast, and it ended up being a good video. So it's kind of cool that I got to show off to some of the newer people from Nano ASMR, some of the content that I like to make, not only just Jake Baller, the sports guy, which is sort of a label I still am trying to break. What would you do if Dame leaves? Nothing. If he does, cool. If he doesn't, cool. Yo, what's up, Kanye? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I think it was a meme for a 6-shot Starbucks drink. I had no idea that was a thing, but that's pretty sick. If the Blazers beat Boston or Philly, then maybe we should want them to make the playoffs. Yeah, kind of just whatever happens. I mean, obviously Portland's not gonna tank as long as Dame is healthy. You know, if Dame gets like a rolled ankle and he sits a game or two, I think they'll probably sit him for the rest of the season. But as long as Dame is healthy, he's gonna play and he's gonna try and win. So that's the sort of mindset. If Portland makes the playoffs, cool. If they don't, cool. Would it be better if they had a better pick? Obviously, but you know, you're not gonna knock them for trying. You know. Who do you think is gonna win the World Baseball Classic? I don't even know that was a thing. Yo, what's up, Bougie Gamer? Hello, 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 Bougie Gamer. Hello, hello, hello. How do you feel about the Knicks? Good. I think they have second round potential. It kind of depends on the matchup. If they match up against the Sixers, that would be interesting. No idea how that would go. That's an interesting matchup. I think obviously if I think the Nets are probably going to fall out of the playoffs. So I think maybe the Heat might sneak up, or even the Hawks have a chance. They've been playing pretty well, especially DeJounte Murray. I think they have a chance to sneak up, and maybe we can get another Knicks-Hawks playoff series. I think that'd be really cool. So I think they have a good shot at making the second round. Then obviously once they start going up against teams like the Bucks, the Celtics, the Sixers, maybe even Cleveland, that's going to be really tough on them. They've been missing Nurk. Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, Nurk, Winslow, Anthony Simons is also injured. It's been not the greatest season for injuries for sure. You look like a lawyer. I know. Interesting. Where do I think Wembanyama will rank on all time? I don't know. He's not even a rookie. I can't say that. All my drinks are half decaf. Yeah, I like the taste of coffee. Kind of. It's not like my go-to thing. I obviously don't drink coffee. Again, I don't really drink caffeine. Even the non-decaf stuff, I'm not the biggest fan of. So, and I haven't had a coffee in like a very long time. Yo, what's up, Big Biggin? What's up? What's up about that loud car? Sorry. Also, again, if you guys are in the live stream, make sure you guys like the live stream. If you're in the live stream, would very much appreciate it. As you guys know, it does a lot for the live stream. It does a lot for the video after the live stream is done. If you guys are in the live stream, just close out of the chat and click like. It's pretty easy. Winslow, I prefer Jabari Walker. Yeah, Jabari definitely is good as a rookie, a lot better than probably what he's shown. Obviously with him, playtime would be also really important. He just doesn't get a lot of it because he plays a position that, I don't want to say Portland has full of, but obviously when you have when Winslow's healthy, Jeremy Grant right now, Trent Wofford is getting a lot of run as well. And I think even today, Chauncey Billups only had a 8-man rotation today, so kind of hard to find minutes for Jabari. Yo, what's up, Dixie? What's up? Hello. a while ago. Oh, actually, I do know the last time I had ice cream. It was on a date. That is the last time I had ice cream. Wow, that was a while ago. My favorite ice cream, though, 100% has to be chocolate chip cookie dough. Chocolate chip cookie dough, even just cookie dough in general. It's my favorite for sure. I love cookie dough ice cream. That is amazing. What editing program do I use? You're asking like I'm like doing something crazy. It's just iMovie. That's literally just it. It's literally the thing that comes on all iPhones. Nothing too crazy. I would love to know if there is better software out there. If there is a better app. I need to sound less professional. If there's a better app, I don't know. I know iMovie. A lot of people don't really like it. It's just like very simple for me. And I've been using it obviously for the past handful of years, so I'm pretty used to using it. But not really sure what other phone editing apps there are that can do it. Because obviously, as you guys have seen on my videos, like when my videos are done rendering, they don't look good. Like they don't look good. Now I've seen other obviously big ASMR artists who don't have like the best quality, but I don't think my quality looks good at all. I would love maybe if there's maybe a better app for editing that maybe will help with that. I'm not entirely sure if it's the iMovie, if it is me just from my phone. I'm not entirely sure, but it would be kind of nice. And it's also kind of tough because, obviously I film for like an hour, sometimes like an hour, 30 minutes, sometimes it's 40 minutes of footage that I have to go through, so sometimes some apps can't, I can't edit that much for some apps, so iMovie, I haven't had a problem when editing like hour-long videos. I don't know if other apps can do that, That's maybe true, Clutch, maybe. CapCup, never heard of it. Power Director, never heard of it. I'm gonna screenshot it though and I'll take a look at them, but I think my neighbor outside is outside his door. Sorry if you heard that. Oh man. Wow, we've only been on live for about an hour now. I feel like I've been online for longer than that. I don't know why, for some reason, when I'm live, it feels like, oh, there's a helicopter going by. You guys hear that? I don't know if that's super loud or not. Maybe I'll mute. Bro, I think the Air Force just flew right over my apartment. That sounded like the Air Force was literally right above my window. Yeah, I just use an iPhone. It's an iPhone. Well, some videos I use my iPhone 13 mini, which is it's the same camera as an iPhone 13, or I use my old phone, which is an iPhone 10 or an iPhone X. I think it's an XR, XS, one of them. So they're kind of old, but like, yeah, even then, I'm not sure if it's what I use, what I edit on, if it's just my Wi-Fi. Sometimes my videos don't really turn out looking all that great. Yeah, Q, I'll definitely look into it for sure. Do you think Wembanyama is going to have a lot of injuries because of how tall he is? Absolutely. I think he definitely has the potential to be another, guess what? Chet Holmgren, which I'm not saying Chet Holmgren is going to be a bust, obviously. But, I mean, Chet's going to have injuries. And I think Wembanyama will have injuries as well. It kind of just depends on where he goes to, conditioning, thought after from the team, his conditioning. Now, obviously, him playing overseas right now is great because he's playing against grown men. He's playing against 30-year-olds who are 30, 40 pounds heavier than him, and they really go after him, which is great for his physicality of the game. So he's going to be used to the physicality of the NBA, kind of to an extent, playing on a professional level right now. But we'll have to see. But again, do I think Wembanyama Yes. Is he going to be an All-Star's rookie year? No. Do I think he's going to be an All-Star? Absolutely. Do I think he's going to be the number one on a champion winning team one day? Probably yes. Would I bet he's going to be like a Hall of Fame legend? Maybe not. We'll have to see. But yeah. Again, I don't really have a lot to talk about today. I sort of talked about that one at the start of this video. But one of the things I was talking about was a collab that's coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is going to be an earlier-ish video. It's going to be out around 2:30, 3 o'clock my time, Pacific Standard Time. So that's like 5 to 6 o'clock Eastern Time, or where from. But tomorrow's going to be a collab video with Jade ASMR. I think it's Jade ASMR. I don't think it's ASMR Jade. It's one of the two. I keep getting this, but it's Jade ASMR. She's been on the live streams a couple times. She has like 150,000 subs. Pretty great. We're doing actually a car video together, which is kind of dope. So that should be cool if you guys are into like the car ASMR, a lot of tapping, scratching, driving around sounds as well. If you guys like driving videos, car videos, that's coming out tomorrow. Thankfully, it's been a while. Obviously, I've been sick, and Jade lives in Australia, so obviously, like, trying to communicate has been very rough, but that video is coming out tomorrow, which is cool. So, excited about that. So obviously, hopefully you guys check out her channel and stuff like that. I'm really hoping for a lot of you guys to sort of jump over there and show some support, obviously, on her channel. She's a great ASMR artist for sure. Definitely a lot better than me. Are you gonna be doing another joining a team video? Joining a team video? Like a roleplay video? Like a signing video? I don't know. Recently my roleplays have not been doing good. I don't know if I'm gonna do another roleplay for a while. Honestly, it just doesn't seem like people really care about roleplays on my channel anymore, which is okay, but I'm not entirely sure. One crazy rule in hockey regarding our last video is the high stick an opponent in the 2-minute penalty. But if you make them bleed, it's 4 minutes. Oh, that's actually really weird. If you make them bleed, it's an extra. It's a double. That's wild. Yeah, I'm not very upset, but I am kind of upset that when I went to my hockey game, there's no fights. That's like one of the best parts about going to a hockey game is the fighting. They were definitely really close, I'm not gonna lie, but I was pretty upset there was no fighting. I'm gonna have a couple of these, by the way. So Reese's Pieces. You can let me know your favorite candy in the chat or the comments of this video. If I can open this. Oh wow, I really botched the opening. Reese's Pieces are really good. They're not my favorite. I don't even really like peanut butter. But for some reason I really like Reese's Pieces. I'm not the biggest fan of like Reese's peanut butter cups. In my opinion, I like Reese's Pieces more, but that's just my own opinion. Ooh. That's really good. I only eat like, God, I don't know why outside is so loud today. Let me turn up my music actually. For some reason it's so loud outside. My neighbor is talking on his phone. I think again outside you can hear him laughing and stuff. Not a good live. Hopefully it doesn't fall over. Do I like Jimmy Butler? I do really like Jimmy Butler. I hope he gets his I don't know, his team together. I don't want to really like blame it on Jimmy Butler, but I really do hope the Miami Heat do well this year in the playoffs. I think it would be cool to see them upset like a Knicks team or a Sixers team, not because I don't like them, but always like watching upsets, and I think Miami could do it. But as I stated a couple times in this video, in this live stream, I really do think that the Heat probably should pick a path, either build better around Jimmy, i.e. trading Tyler Hero and or Bam Adebayo, or trading away Jimmy Butler for his potential and what he's worth now, to get better in the future, to build around Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo. Thoughts on James Harden as a player? That is tough. I think he's good. Do I think he's worth like a max? No. I think he's definitely worth, upwards of 20 mil. I think anywhere around like like a Jordan Poole, Tyler Hero type of contract, like 120, 130, 140 mil, somewhere around there. If he's thinking he's gonna get a max contract from the Sixers, I hope the Sixers don't do that, but that might be what he's looking for. Hopefully not, but I know he took a pay cut already, and I think he's probably not even worth the contract he's on now. So maybe he's gonna go somewhere, just get the last big money bag of his career and just play off the rest of his career somewhere else. But yeah, I don't know. I think he's still good. Thoughts on the jaw situation? I already just sort of talked about this. It sucks. He's a young player. Obviously, I wish he wasn't that dumb to do stuff like that. I also stated, people change through situations, money, success, fame, talent, this and that. I'm not saying Jaw. This isn't the true Jaw. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a different version of Jaw. Comes to his senses a little bit more. If this is a true Jaw Morant, that's totally fine. He can do him, but just be smarter about, who you are. That's all I gotta say. Who's my ASMR crush? Oh, God. I don't know. I don't like, oh God. Like, that's definitely something I need to sort of like state better in my videos for people. I don't look, at ASMR as like an attraction. I don't watch someone because they're attractive and they just so happen to do ASMR. It's kind of annoying whenever I do I'm in the comments of a video that I really like and a content creator that I really like. I'm like, oh my God, this video is great. This and that. So people think I'm like trying with them and stuff, and it's super annoying whenever I'm just like trying to show like love and appreciation for a content creator and it turns into something weird. It's super annoying. I hate that, to be honest. I don't watch ASMR for that reason. If you do, dope, that's cool. I don't. So like thinking of like an ASMR crush, like I don't have one. Like sure, there's like attractive people who make ASMR, but like I don't sort of like correlate those things together, at least to me. Where do the Blazers go from here? I mean, in my opinion, I think they should tank if they want to go for the playoffs. That's dope. Obviously, if Dame's healthy, they're gonna try. Sure, if like Anthony and Yusuf and Justice Winslow do come back, that's a good start. But I mean, if Ant's out for the season, if Nurkic is out for the season, if Justice is out for the season, obviously taking would be better. But if this is the way it is, that's the way it is. Just in my opinion. Tyrese Halliburton just dropped 40. That's crazy. I wonder what his shooting was. Yeah, all I can think about when I think about Tyrese Halliburton is that crazy score that he had during his 3-point contest. That went kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. Jinx ASMR. I don't know who Jinx ASMR is. I do not know. What do I think about tanking? Tanking is interesting. I'm okay with tanking. I think tanking is okay if it's a tanking team like the Rockets. If the this. There are some teams, I'll say, throughout NBA history, very recently, that definitely tanked when they didn't need to tank, and they tanked because they, did it for the other reason than because they were that bad. And that is where I hate tanking, is where teams are actually good enough to compete, but they don't. If you're bad, you're bad. Sure, you can have your best player just go out there and score as much as he wants. It doesn't matter. Who cares if you win or lose? But in my opinion, when there are teams out there that are good enough to win, good enough to make the playoffs, good enough to compete, and then they don't, and you can tell what teams are like that. That's kind of slimy. It's not good. Wow, Luca, that's kind of crazy. How long do I plan on going live for? I think probably like another 40, 50 minutes. And then again, like I said before, as you guys know, Monday night live stream fam. Hold on a second. On the live streams, if there's a lot of good interaction from you guys, donations, just good conversation, I'll stay longer. I'll stay on longer. But we'll see. The goal is probably like another hour or so. But if it goes on longer, we'll have to see. Anthony, if you want to know my feelings about it, just scroll back like 20 minutes, and I literally just talked about it. Even if you scroll up in the chat, people are just constantly asking about it. They said that Nurk might come back this road trip. I think that could be really good. I mean, that would be really rough on him to come back during, having to guard Joel Embiid, Robert Williams, blah, blah, blah. I think they play the Pelicans sometime soon. I think if he can come back during then, no offense to any of the bigs on the Pelicans, but I think it's probably the best bet for him to sort of come back on a easier sort of set, instead of like, oh, thank you, Yusuf, for coming back healthy. Go out there and, show what you got against Joel Embiid. Like, that's kind of hard to do, What do you think about The Mandalorian? I thought The Mandalorian was pretty cool. I kind of talked about it a little bit. I think it's definitely more or less like a filler episode for episode 1. I think he definitely, Pedro Pascal did a great job. I think that definitely is like a filler type of filler type of episode. There wasn't like a lot of like storyline happening, but it kind of set up like a here's the Mandalorian. He's back. And I think episode 2 is where you're gonna really see some kickoff to the storyline, the plot. What's this season really about? Obviously he's just trying to like go back to Mandalore, which is dope. That's a good little set piece, but I think they need to expand on, that, which I think they obviously will. But the action was cool. The dialogue was great. I thought it was a good episode, but I kind of want to get kick-started with the season. You know what I mean? I keep dreaming my Nuggets make the finals. I think they can not only win the finals, I think they can win it all. Win it all, potentially. For sure. Favorite current NCAA player? I don't have one. I don't watch a lot of college basketball. This weekend, though, is when I'm really going to start that. As I've stated many times before, I don't really watch a lot of college basketball during the regular season. I think Houston, I think right now is ranked number 1, I think. And they have a pretty good player. I think it's like, I forget his name. I know there's like the Thompson twins that are good. There's a couple other players out there, but again this weekend, when the conference tournaments, kick off and finish, I think that's what I'm really gonna be watching a lot. By the way, again, guys, if you are new to the live stream, make sure you guys like the live stream. If you guys are in the live stream, make sure you guys like the live stream. because, oh, I want this. And that is just absolutely so detrimental mentally, because as you guys know, YouTube is a platform that you could literally post a video. It is movie quality, 4K, the best video idea you guys have ever seen before. It could be literally a movie quality video, and nothing happens. It's just there. It just exists. Or you could post a compilation of dogs barking at trees, and that video can get 10 million views, and it could be, you know, a great channel. It can have all of this success and blah blah blah. That's just what YouTube is. It's very, you know, iffy. So I could make the best video of all time. I could make 20 videos in a row that were the greatest videos I think that I have ever made, and it wouldn't matter. Or I could just post a random video like we just did for that live stream that hit 100,000 views, and it gets 100,000 views. So I try to not really think about it. I think like getting 100,000 subscribers would be great. That might be like a goal, but like I don't expect to hit that anytime soon. It's just something that I think would be cool. But I'm not like pinpointing what I want. It's just, if it happens, cool. If it doesn't, makes sense. Yo, what's up, Nate West? Hello, 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 Nate West, hello. Kings are doing incredible this season. Yes, they are. They are a team I've definitely been watching a lot of this season, for sure, for sure. Who I think will be last placed in the NBA. Wow, thank you for asking a different question. Last place, probably Houston. Houston is, oh god. I'm not sure if there are a lot of Houston Rocket fans that watch my channel. There used to be. Houston Rocket fans have been fairly quiet ever since the, you know, Harden, Westbrook, even Harden, Chris Paul thing didn't really work out all that well for them. They used to be like one of like the craziest fan bases out there, honestly, but they are definitely in an interesting spot right now. I think if I could compare, I could think they're kind of like the Charlotte Hornets of the West, in my honest opinion. So I think they'll probably end up in last place. Jalen Green's good, Alfred Sengun's good. They're gonna have a great shot at getting Wembanyama, but yeah, not the greatest fan base. Not the greatest fan base. God, great fan base, but not the greatest team. Is what I meant to say. Do I follow baseball? A little bit. Definitely during the playoffs, closer to the end of the season. I do. I don't watch baseball. A lot of people are kind of the same way. I love going to baseball games, and I think actually baseball games, besides, you know, the crazy experience I had going to SoFi Stadium for an NFL football game, baseball games are my favorite sporting events to go to. I love going to watch baseball. But definitely like the Angels for sure, but they suck. I'll say it. They're not that great. Maybe next year when they're fully healthy, we'll have to see. But Angels for sure, Padres for sure. Those are definitely my two teams, and then yeah, the Mariners. I guess they're kind of like the home team, so yeah, they're pretty nice. You'll hit 100K by next year. 100K by next year. Do I think that? I don't know about that. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, of course, like every single year I've been on YouTube, I have doubled subscribers. I guess I hate talking about stuff. I've doubled subscribers every single year, which is great. Obviously, if I did it this year, 40,000 would be doubling for next year, which would be just absolutely insane. 40,000, 50,000, that's great, honestly. But, you know, I mean, I have no idea what it would take for that to happen. Even this past month of February, we had a video hit 100,000. We had a shout out, a collaboration. I was featured in a video of a channel that has 1 million subscribers. That video, I think, right now has 250,000 views. And even then, that wasn't like the craziest, oh my god, wow, push of all time. But that was, you know, a crazy thing that happened. I have no idea what it would take for another, like, humongous, crazy boom on a normal, obviously he's a normal channel, but he was like a more normal channel now. He had like 20k, 30k subs, and then just out of nowhere he boomed and got like 100,000 subs in like, again, a span of a couple months. Like, I don't know how that happens, but it happens, obviously. But it's just luck. it's literally just luck. 40k by July, biggin. If I get 40k by July, if I get 40,000 by July, I'll give you $40,000 if that happens. Okay, biggin. That's a pinky promise. You got it. We should do RL ASMR video in the fall for an Oregon football game. Maybe that is something that is very possible. I'm not gonna lie. Do you think OKC could be a 5-seeded team next year? You know, I never want to make super high expectations for teams like that. I think next year for OKC is just making the playoffs, maybe. I think that's an easy goal. I mean, even now, if OKC had like a good run, they could make the playoffs, which is great, but you know, they haven't been in the playoffs for a couple of years now. I think just getting back to the playoffs is a good goal. Being a top 5 seed is tough. I mean, just look what happened to the New Orleans Pelicans. You know, it's hard to be a top 5 team and stay a top 5 team through the roller coaster of an NBA season. So that's pretty rough, you know what I'm saying? Have I thought about doing a video in another country? Have I thought about doing a video in another country? I mean, like, yeah, that'd be cool, but like, that's a big ask from myself, from a monetary value, from anything value. Yeah, man, that's the sort of concept that I've been talking about. I could literally make like such a huge, crazy, amazing video idea. Like, imagine if I went overseas and I did like a crazy cool video and I thought it was really great and you guys all loved it. But like, you know, it didn't do super duper crazy on YouTube. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I could make great content. I have like really good content ideas, but I can't just make those videos now because I think, like, I don't know. I don't want to say it'd be a waste of time, but like, it's a lot of time and effort for something that I don't know what's gonna happen to it. And that's the thing about YouTube. You don't know what's gonna happen to it. Thanks, Luca, for the update, man. Frankie, the black microphone that I got is definitely something that I need to work on. I need to like work on like the internal settings of the microphone. I think it's just too high powered of a microphone. And I mean, you can let me know, Frankie, do you like the sound of the black microphone? Does it really make a difference? Does it sound worse? I would love to know your opinion. I've heard people say they like it more, they don't like it more, it's the same, it doesn't matter, this and that, which is surprising because it's like $170, $180 microphone. So like, if people can't really tell the difference, you know, I shouldn't really be stressing about, you know, not using it all that much. But yeah, you can let me know. Oh my god, it's only been 20 minutes. Man, for some reason, on these live streams, like, time moves so slow. It moves so slow. It moves so slow. I don't know why, but it feels like I've been on live for like 5 hours, but it's only been barely an hour and a half. That's funny. But yeah, if you guys are new to the live stream, make sure you guys like the live stream. You can close the chat for a second and just click that little like button. Helps the channel a lot. Helps push the live after the video is done. Well, after the live is done, during the live live stream. It helps push it. Would very much appreciate it if you did like the live. Content coming up this week. Like I said, tomorrow's gonna be a collab video. Tomorrow, really excited about that with ASMR Jade. Jade ASMR. It's one of the two. Great ASMR artist. She also posts daily. Super excited about that. It's gonna be an earlier upload though, because she's from Australia and the time zones are different, so she usually uploads at a different time, obviously. So, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit earlier of an upload tomorrow, but I might also make like a shorts. I might post a shorts tomorrow, and then either Wednesday or Thursday, I'm gonna be posting a cooking video, posting another cooking video. I don't want to say what food unless you guys want me to say it. Maybe I'll tell you guys because you guys are legit. You guys are the real ones. Maybe I'll tell you guys what food I'm cooking. I'm excited. It's not like the way I'm gonna do it. It's not the way I want to do it, and it's not even like the way I usually cook them. But it's the way I'm gonna do it for the video because it's way easier to do it. But that might be Wednesday or Thursday, and then I might do some other stuff as well. I gotta think about it. An hour and a half for live streams is a lot of time. Well, usually my live streams go on for 3 hours, so we'll have to see how I'm feeling. Hello from California. Hello, California. I'm coming back to California very soon, man. Me personally, I like the black microphone better. Okay, Frankie. Yeah, I think I might use it for one of my upcoming videos. I don't use it for live streams though, because one time during a live stream, it died. It literally just cut out. It didn't work. So we don't use the black microphone for live streams, but maybe for my next video, I'll make it. Hello from Germany. Would you rather give up pizza or burgers? Burgers 100%. I love pizza. My favorite non-Blazer in the league. Probably LeBron for sure. Big Laker fan. But like Tatum, Luka, Jokic, Sabonis. Some of my favorite players. Anyone else I can think about off the top of my head? Donovan Mitchell. That's all I can think about now. Josh Hart, I guess, for like a role player. Love the vids lately. Do you really? Do you really? EJPs, do you love the vids recently? That's great. Yeah, this past month, crazy content on the channel. I'm very like pat myself on the back for the past month. A lot of videos coming out. A lot of videos did well. A lot of content ideas. A lot of further content ideas. Past month has been really good, and I'm really happy that you guys are enjoying it. Do I wish it was more? Sure, but I'm really happy that you guys who are really here, the true ones in the live streams, enjoy it because you guys are. I don't want to say the most important, but like the live stream people are my favorites. Sorry, not sorry, but anyways, how much longer you're streaming for? I might just aim for the 2-hour mark, which might be another half hour or so, but maybe I'll stick around a little bit later. Maybe I'm like a little bit more than halfway done with my drink, so we'll see how I feel after I'm done. Also tonight, I don't have to film. Oh my god, guys. I don't have to film a video tonight because it's already done. You guys have no idea how rare that is for me that I don't have to film tonight. I can actually get some good sleep. I can sleep like a normal human being. Thank God. That's gonna be nice. What player shirts do I have? I don't really have a lot of shirts. I don't wear like a lot of sports stuff. Chicken Alfredo is my guess. Chicken Alfredo is pretty good. I love pasta. Pasta is probably my favorite. Well, Italian food is my favorite. But pasta or pizza though, God, that's tough. You're starting to grow your channel much faster, and I'm happy to see it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, of course, like in Nanu's video helped out a lot. The push from YouTube on my live stream helped out a lot. Yeah, we gained I think last month. I can actually check it right now. Last month we got about 1,500 subscribers last month, which is pretty crazy. It's pretty wild, not gonna lie. My watch time was also crazy last month. Bro, the watch time was crazy last month. The watch time was I don't I just sort of already stated I don't like talking about channel stuff because who cares about the numbers. But last month's watch hours, because of the YouTube push on the live stream, was Jesus Christ. Yo, a video just talk about the Premier League. Yeah, someone was just, I don't know if it was you actually, sorry. I don't know if it was you. Was just talking about doing a video talking about the Premier League. I think there's a tournament, or just the games are coming out tomorrow and Wednesday. But like I just said, tomorrow's video is already a done deal. It's a collab video. I have to post it tomorrow. If I could, I mean, I would have made a video tomorrow talking about them, but I have a collab video. Maybe on Wednesday I could make a video talking about some of the Premier League games on Wednesday, but I don't know if that's old news by then. I'll take a look into it, but yeah, I know. I feel really bad for people who came from my channel after the World Cup, and I still talk soccer in all of my hour-long videos. Whenever I do those hour-long sports talking videos, I always talk football in those videos. But again, it's just, as someone on this side of the hemisphere, someone in the US, it's really hard for me to keep up live with all the things going on, and it's also still something I'm super new to, so I don't really know a lot about tournament plays and teams playing here and there and players and this and that and matchups. So I'm trying. I watch a lot of highlights. I still, every time there's a big game on, I watch the highlights of the game, but it's hard for me to keep up with all this stuff. Ruben, if you want to know my take on John Morant, you can scroll back. Oh, my neighbors are being loud. You can scroll back on the live stream, and you can find it there. You just push me to live stream, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. I like live streaming, and I love the concept of live streaming. I've always been really into live streaming. I've been watching live streams since 2016, 2015. That's when I really started getting into live streaming, watching people live stream. I should say not doing live streams, but watching live streaming. Yeah, about 2015, 2016. Really into live streaming. And then, I watch a lot of Twitch. I watch a lot of people playing games on Twitch. Streaming on Twitch would be awesome if I could make it a more non-ASMR type of thing, just regular streaming. I think that could be a lot of fun, just streaming music, gaming, talking to you guys, being more energetic, interactive. I think that could be a lot of fun, but obviously that's very, 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 very far in the future if I really wanted to do that. Mess with Legos. Legos are fun. Legos are pretty fun. I only have a Dame jersey. Oh, I have a Dame jersey. I have a lot of jerseys. I have a jersey collection video, Luca, if you want to look. What's the food? EJP, should I tell people what the food is? I am going to do a video on MLB, the show 23. I will be doing that. Love the hockey video. Thank you so much. Yo. That's a cool name. Yo. Do I play 2K? Not really. Not anymore. 2K's pretty dead. I know. But if you do want, and if anyone in here wants a 2K video, a rebuild, a gameplay, anything surrounding the world of 2K, email me down in the description of this live stream. I have my business email. It's just the email I use to communicate with people. If you want a video of me doing a rebuild of your favorite team, of a player following a player, doing my team stuff. If you want a video like that, email me. I could do a personal video, custom content. I do make a pretty decent amount of rebuilding videos just for people specifically. So if you want one, hit me up in my emails and I can make you one. Ready for March Madness? Yeah. I think Selection Sunday, Monday night live stream, and then I think on Tuesday I might post my official like March Madness bracket. I think I might do that on Tuesday, and then I'll see when the March Madness gets closer. I'll talk about some of the matchups and stuff like that. So yeah. Lakers City jerseys have been trash. Yeah, also very true. I think all of the City edition jerseys this year haven't been all that great. Just in my opinion. Who do I think will win each conference in the NBA Finals? Oh my god. No offense, James. I get asked that question about 32 times every single time I go live. And it's the same answer. I have no idea. I have my contenders though. Nuggets, Boston, Bucks, Sixers, and Suns. Those are my top 5. And then you have your dark horses like the Mavericks, the Cavaliers, maybe Memphis if they get it together. I mean, there's like literally 8 teams that have a pretty good shot at winning it all. I think definitely the Nuggets and the Suns have a good Western Conference Finals matchup. In the East, it's kind of a toss-up between, again, Bucks, Celtics, Sixers. It's kind of interesting to see which one is the odd man out, but we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. Yeah, my videos usually start around 15, which, if you think I am crazy for asking $15 for a 20 to 30 minute video, I dare you to go and look at other people's prices for videos. People will ask $40, $50, $60 for like a 15-minute video. I promise I literally have screenshots of some prices that I show people sometimes on content that you do for personal videos, and I'm not kidding. Look on what prices are for other people's custom videos, because it's literally $50, $60 for a video that long. So just putting it into perspective. Pack opening videos were fun. I've been trying to find packs to buy. I actually bought packs a couple weeks ago. It didn't go through. I like, oh my god. My neighbors upstairs are going crazy. Packs, I bought some and they ended up not going through. They ended up selling out. So I just got my money back, which sucks. So I'm trying to do an IRL pack opening sometime soon. Yeah, March Madness should be fun for sure, for sure. I am not the biggest fan of the new MLB rule. I wish they would change the pitch clock to maybe keep it during the entire game, but the 9th inning, I think the sort of anticipation and build up that, you know, pitching and hitting has a 9th inning is pretty important to the MLB game, and I actually wish they would keep the pitch clock, the batter's box clock off during the 9th inning. What I think the Seattle Sounders have had a great start. Do you watch them? No, I do not watch MLS. I'm definitely 100% though going to an MLS game sometime this season. I do know they just started. If you haven't seen my 1 hour long ASMR sports talking video I just posted a couple days ago, I do talk MLS there, and yeah, I do plan on going on a game this season. You know, just when it's not currently 36 degrees. I'm not trying to go to a game when it's 36 degrees. So maybe when it gets a little bit warmer. Oh man. LaMelo future star. LaMelo future star. I have no idea. I think he definitely has the potential to be a very high impact player on a good team. Do I think he can be the number one player on a title winning team? No. Can he be the 2 option though? I think so. It really comes down to, again, how he grows. I guess a little bit more maturity. I would love to see him play with the vet. If he does leave Charlotte and if he can just team up with like another really good older all-star, someone who could just, I don't want to say like father him, but like someone to learn from. I think that's what he really needs. Because I stated this when he was a rookie, that Charlotte Hornet team has 0 veteran leadership. That team has 0 leadership, which is funny because of Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan owns that team, and even he's not really that great of a leader when it comes to his own personal life, but that team desperately, and him himself desperately needs leadership. So if he stays in Charlotte, I hope they find him some good leadership, and just them in general. Favorite NFL team? Probably the Chargers, maybe the Rams. My dad's a Rams fan. He was a Rams fan back when they were in Los Angeles originally. So he's been recently just started following them, and I'm not like a huge NFL fan, so I don't really care. So I just started watching the Rams too. But I did go to a Chargers game last year. Kind of won my heart. It was a lot of fun. It was crazy. It was great. So I was watching them a lot after going to that game. So Chargers for sure. Seahawks, I guess, are the local team. Kind of. So Seahawks are great. Yeah, that's really about it. Yeah. I'm hoping for more hockey videos. I don't think I'll ever, gee whiz. I really thought that hockey video was actually gonna do better on my channel, no offense, but I think because it was hockey, which again, hockey is not the most popular sport, I think it definitely hindered the video's success a little bit, so I don't think I'll ever really do a hockey video, like just talking hockey, probably ever, but I do talk hockey in some of my 1 hour long videos, so if you're a hockey fan, definitely check out some of my 1 hour long sports talking videos, because I do talk hockey in there. You also have EWAP, the American Football League, March 16th. That's interesting. Are there like ex-NFL players that play in that, or like any like really good players that play in the AFL? I'd actually really like to know that for sure. Aussie rules, really? Is it Aussie rules? Interesting. If you had to have any animal as a pet, what would it be and why? It's a good question. Thank you for changing the subject. I've been talking sports for like the past like hour and a half. Thank you for that question. If I had any pet, what would it be and why? You can answer it too, by the way. I'd like to know your answer. I think a realistic pet. I've always really liked foxes, so maybe like some type of fox. They're pretty cute. They're kind of dog-like, so you can like. It's kind of normal. It's not like a huge pet. That would be kind of cute. A fox. A non-realistic one. A non-realistic one would maybe be I know, a tiger, because they're gorgeous, very gorgeous. But that's a very unrealistic one. A baby monkey. One of my friends in high school had a monkey as a pet, like an actual monkey as a pet, and those guys are feisty. They're very feisty. They do, in fact, throw their poop. They do that when they're mad. So get ready for some poop throwing. James, I just answered this question. Favorite MLB teams for sure gotta be the Angels for sure. Padres, really love the San Diego area. I think San Diego is probably my favorite city that I've been to. Favorite city I visited. If I ever make it big one day, I guess moving to San Diego would be pretty great. I really enjoy that area. And then like Mariners like third, I guess. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Thoughts on the Knicks? Knicks are good. Let me actually check where they're on the standings right now. I know they're in fourth right now, but I think they're only like a couple spots out of even being third, I think. Oh no, they're fifth, a couple spots out of being fourth. That's what I meant. But yeah, right now they'd face the Cavaliers in the first round, which would definitely be pretty interesting. Not gonna lie. Jeez, I wouldn't bet money on either team during that matchup because that's a very close matchup. The Cavs and the Knicks for a first round. MVP predictions at the moment. Julius Randle would be my pick. I don't know. I think it's definitely still. I think Giannis is looking pretty good for the Bucks. I think sort of like the comeback the Bucks had this season, going from like a third or fourth place Bucks team to now being number one again. Giannis having a crazy run at the end of the season with the Bucks. Giannis is looking really good. I think of course Jokic having the number one seed in the West is amazing. But I'm gonna be a little bit of a Jokic hater. I know. I've been praising the Nuggets the entire live stream. I really hate the idea of Nikola Jokic being the first back-to-back MVP since Larry Bird. When we've had players like Shaq, like Kobe, geez, even Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, Prime, KD, LeBron James, who all haven't won 3 in a row, but Nikola Jokic is the first to do it. Not sure how I feel about that. Scott Foster's performance, I don't know. Any plans on the new What I'm Watching video? Any plans on the new What I'm Watching video? I don't know what that means. Lamar Jackson, yeah, that's gonna be wild. Didn't Derek Carr get like an offer, like a contract offer? Did he sign somewhere? I remember seeing like a Twitter meme talking about how Lamar Jackson is about to get absolutely paid because of what Derek Carr I think got. IRL soccer game incoming. If you want me to actually freeze and die, sure, I'll make a soccer game video. I'm not really thinking about doing a soccer game anytime soon because it's literally been like 30 plus degrees recently. That's wow. I'll be freezing. Oh, so like Disney. Oh, okay, like Disney Plus, Netflix. Okay, now I got you. Yeah, maybe one of these days I can do one. The last time I made a What I'm Watching video, the video got demonetized because I was like showing snippets of, like, you know how when you're on Netflix and you can like see like a little preview of the movie. Yeah, but that video got copyrighted really fast, so maybe I'll do one sometime soon, but we'll have to see. Oh, the Saints. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty. Wow. That's a lot of. That's a lot of money. Interesting though. Did I see LeBron's new tweet? I've been live for the past almost 2 hours. Actually, I've been live now currently for 2 hours. So no, I haven't seen it. Good night, late night moods. I almost called you mods. Late night moods. Good night. Late night moods. If you were a NBA player, what NBA team would you choose to play for? Based on realism realism or based off of fantasy? Based off of fantasy, I mean, of course, like the Lakers. Like, I love California. All my family's there. The Lakers are the Lakers. The color scheme is great. Lakers were actually my first ever favorite team. That'd be sick. Or even New York, like the Knicks. Like, imagine being the savior of the New York Knicks. Like, if you brought the Knicks a title, bro, you would be idolized in that area forever, which would be sick to think about. But realistically, like, thinking about like where teams are, players, blah blah blah. That's tough. That is really tough. Honestly, Cleveland would be fun because they're up and coming. They're kind of like on the rise. They still have a lot of upside. Other guys are still young, but they're still really good. Cleveland would be a lot of fun. Same thing with Sacramento. Sacramento would be a lot of fun because I like that. You know, I kind of like that sort of underdog, up and coming story type of teams. Those are always really fun to follow, and that'd be cool to sort of like be on that journey. Yeah. Sad I got here late. You're good, DJ. You are good. How you doing, Jake? I'm doing okay. Just doing my thing. I guess I could say just kind of going with the flow recently. Thoughts on UFC 285? That was the one that just happened, right? It was good. I really enjoyed, and again, I'm super sorry. I don't remember the weight class they're in, but it was the women's title fight. That was maybe my favorite fight of the night. That was a really good fight. Obviously the John Jones ending was lackluster. It was cool to see John Jones win, I guess. I'm not like a John Jones like super fan. I know a lot of people really loved it, how the fight ended so fast. I was just a fan of the fight, so like I kind of wanted to see like an actual fight, but it was impressive to see how fast it ended. You know what I mean? LeBron's newest tweet was basically calling Bronny's team Bronny better than some current NBA players. No shot, no way. He plays for the Sierra Canyon, right? Like I think they're actually called the Blazers, aren't they? The Sierra Canyon team. Bronny's on. That's very ironic coming from LeBron because you know, LeBron plays for the Lakers and they're not very good, but anyways. What mic do I use? I just use a Blue Yeti. It's literally the most basic microphone in all of YouTube. Everyone, well, at least everyone used to at one point have a Blue Yeti microphone. Twitter's been going crazy. It's pretty wild. Did the Warriors have a chance at the finals again? Again, fully healthy Warriors are one of the most unknown variables in the entire NBA. Nobody knows. Steph Curry is a big impact on the team and how teams would play the Warriors. Even without Steph Curry, they're a really good team, so I would really be interested to see what happens to them when they're all fully healthy. Because I mean, you know, I'm not saying this would happen, but you know, Warriors versus Memphis in the first round. Who would you guys have winning that? That's tough. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty tough. Even the Warriors in the Kings in the first round. You know, I like the Kings, but you can never count out title-winning teams. You never can. That's what was so scary about the Spurs back in the days. If you guys have been, I guess, watching basketball long enough, I know I have like some younger people on here, but you know, Spurs for a long time weren't always like the best team. But man, you can just not ever deter the absolute crazy change of pace in game planning and scheming around a playoff series. And obviously title-contested teams love the playoffs because they don't care what the matchup is. They know what to do, so it's pretty tough. Yo, what's up, Joshy Washi? What's up, Joshy Washi? What's up? Grizzlies save Ja isn't holding. Okay, that's alright. Obviously, I think the Grizzlies would also probably win, but I think it'd be a really good series. And I think the Warriors would obviously have a pretty good shot. LeBron is starting Bronny's campaign early. Of course he is. And honestly, I like Bronny's game. I've watched some highlights of him, even kind of recently, not just like his mixtape or whatever, or however old some of his mixtapes are. I remember watching one not that long ago, and he's good. Like, I think he's a for sure draft pick. Is he for sure first round? I think he's definitely 15 back. I technically would be he'd be like a late first round pick. I think right now, he has good athleticism, but he's not crazy athletic. He has a good jump shot, but it's not like a crazy jump shot. He has good court vision, but it's not anything too crazy. As of right now, he's like a pretty good all-around player, and I would be very interested to see what happens with him in college if he still produces and grows the way he has been. Because if he does, I think he can definitely get into that sort of lottery range. But right now, I don't think I'd put him anywhere 15 plus, in my opinion. Thank you so much, Quincy. Thank you so much, Quincy, for the $5 dono. Very much missed you in here, my boy. Happy Monday. Happy Monday night live stream. Yes, if you guys don't know, I go live every single Monday night. I don't know if I'm gonna change the time though. I don't know if I should go live earlier in the day or not. I mean, like I said before, usually this time period from like 7-ish p.m. to around 9 to 10 p.m. I've seen the results and they're pretty good. You guys have seen them as well, as you guys are in the live stream. I've done live streams earlier in the day. Sorry about the loud car going by, and they just didn't do as well. So I'm obviously trying to cater to the majority of people who can join the live streams, and right now, the current schedule has been the majority. So maybe one of these days, I'll try an earlier live stream. See if we get like the same amount of people. If not, then I'm sorry for people on the East Coast. What's up, Mr. Bunny Rabbit? What's up? We love the late ones. True. Do more Lego Star Wars videos. God, I think that game's already like a year old, isn't it? I think they're coming out with a new Lego game sometime in the future. I think I remember seeing like an ad or reveal of it, but I love Lego games. They're a lot of fun. Playing Lego Star Wars though, specifically, probably not. If you want like a personal video, like if you want a video of it, I could definitely make that for you for like a custom video if you email me. But just doing it and posting it, it's kind of old news. But that was a very fun series for sure. I think the next games I do plan on playing for the channel. I think I'm for sure doing MLB. I'm for sure doing Star Wars Survivor, which is the second game of Star Wars Fallen Order. And then I just might post a WWE 2K23 video, or 24, 23. One of the two. The newest WWE game I think also comes out within the next couple weeks. I might make a video doing WWE. I think that could be kind of funny. Can I do another shoe collection video? I don't have any other shoes to show. I don't buy shoes. I don't like shoes like that. I haven't really bought shoes that much over the past couple years. What do you think Portland needs to do to become a pathways to that. Pathway number one, probably the most realistic one. Blazers do bad enough this year to get a good draft pick, anywhere from the range of like 6 to 7, maybe even 5, who knows, probably more 6 or 7. They trade that pick plus X player, name it, Yusuf Nurkic, Anthony Simons, Nasir Little, something like that, some sort of package, and you get an X player, name it like if the Heat suck and Jimmy Butler becomes available, if the Raptors want to trade Pascal Siakam, something like that, and then Blazers also re-sign Jeremy Grant. That's a good start. You have like Dame, Jimmy, and Jeremy Grant, and then you also have, whatever they can find in free agency. Number 2, kind of not so realistic, is the big red button where the Blazers suck so bad that they get a good draft pick like Wembanyama. Wembanyama is like a god that people say he is, and he instantly makes a difference in the Blazers' sort of time span. Maybe in the next 2 years, Wembanyama becomes like one of the best centers in the NBA and really carries the Blazers over the top, and helps in that sort of way. Very unrealistic though. Third option, also kind of unrealistic. If if the Sixers do so bad in the playoffs, like they get first rounded by like the New York Knicks or someone like that, and Joel Embiid is pissed and James Harden leaves, maybe Joel Embiid becomes available, and then Blazers try to make a shot at like Joel Embiid, which is also very unrealistic. So the more realistic one is like a tier below that, so like an all-star type of guy that you just gotta pray. Quincy, I feel great. I feel amazing. I've also been drinking, so I feel extra great. But I still have like that lingering cough after you're sick. Like I don't feel sick. I'm not congested. I'm not sneezing. I don't feel bad. I don't have like a stuffy nose or anything like that anymore. But I just have like that lingering cough. It's kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Wemby's gonna be the new Mo Bamba. That is definitely an outcome. I think that a lot of people assume that just because Wembanyama is Wembanyama now doesn't mean it's going to be different in the NBA. We've seen a lot of players in college, or even before they turn into the NBA, look like gods, and when they go to the NBA, they are absolutely mid. So I'm not a hater. I'm just being realistic. Bradley Beal and Dame would be a great duo. I like Bradley Beal, but if you're asking me, Bradley Beal, CJ McCollum, I mean, Bradley Beal is a better scorer, but it's not that big of a gap. We've kind of already seen Dame play alongside a 6'2", 6'3" guard. Not the craziest turn of events, in my opinion, but that'd be a lot of scoring. Minecraft is always good. I do miss a good Minecraft. I think the last time I did Minecraft, it didn't do well, and that's why I didn't make another video. If you guys want me to play Minecraft again, I love Minecraft. A lot of people ask me, oh, do you still play 2K? Do you still play 2K? No, not really. Do I still play Minecraft? Yes, and I will probably say yes. I still, sometimes every once in a while, load up a new Minecraft world and play some good music and just have some fun. But yeah, of course, Wembanyama could turn into a freak. He could be, again, he could be the next Hakeem Olajuwon of the NBA. But I don't want to put expectations on a player like that when we just don't know yet. Fortnite, yeah, Fortnite. I do miss playing Fortnite. Did you see the Fury Paul 2 fight? Is being added for July. Wow, that's kind of crazy. I thought KSI was gonna fight Tommy Fury though. Didn't KSI say he was gonna finish what Jake Paul couldn't or something like that? Damian's a good center. Yeah, I think it'd be great. I do think, in my opinion, that that Yusuf Nurkic his best, like a top 15, between a top 15 and top 10 center in the NBA when he is playing his best. And you know, it's kind of funny how some Blazer fans were talking about how Drew Eubanks was better than Yusuf Nurkic. He's a better fit than Yusuf Nurkic. He's better than this and this and that. And then obviously Drew Eubanks got the starting role over Yusuf Nurkic is being injured, and the Blazers have been even worse without Yusuf Nurkic. So, you know, I think Yusuf Nurkic he's okay, he's good, but of course I think having like a more athletic big around Dame would be amazing. Like in an alternate universe, like a Jared Allen, Bam Adebayo, even like Clint Capella would be interesting to see next to Dame. You know, anyone who just can be a little bit more of a lob threat, to be a little bit more mobile for Dame. Yusuf Nurkic though is a very underrated passer. I will give him that, and that's a very, you know, good skill to have. But like, you know, there's a lot of other things I think I'd rather have than just a good passing center. He does set good screens though, because he's a big boy. But that's also kind of it. But that's my opinion. I think a good center around Dame would be nice. It's sad that this is the best Dame has ever been, but the worst Dame he's ever had. Yeah, that's you know, it's very funny. Again, I brought it up not that long ago. It's very funny that people were talking about, you know, Dame's washed, Dame's old, Dame's this, Dame's that, and yet Dame's having the best season of his entire career. It's so great. It didn't, like, I really would like to know what people thought. I don't know. That's just kind of crazy to think that Dame would be washed being like 33, 34. Like, dude, like the dude has like, in my opinion, Dame has like 2 to 3 years of this type of basketball. Maybe not this level, but dude, Dame in 3 years could still be an all-star. Like, I don't know why people think like it's such like a win now. Oh my God, Damian Lillard has to do this. He has to do this. Dude could literally do this 2 years from now and be completely fine. So like, it's pretty funny. Order me food, Jake. What do you want, Neo? What do I want? I think right now I'd be down to like share a pizza. Do you want to share a pizza, Neo? I think that sounds pretty good. I'm always down for a pizza, man. I love pizza. When I was in Vegas, I think I had the best pizza I ever had. It was from an Italian place that was ran by an Italian family that, God, made some amazing pizza. That was amazing. What else sounds good? What sounds good also is some pasta. It's kind of funny I was talking about it being my favorite foods, but like some like thin, like thin pasta, like angel hair pasta. Not like too fatty, not like a spaghetti, but like something a little bit thinner than that. That sounds really good. I still need to eat. I still need to eat dinner, guys. I haven't even eaten dinner yet. Yo, what's up, Daniel? Siakam could be a nice fit, but as a Raptor fan, I can't condone that. Yeah, I know. Raptors fans, Raptors organizations, they love their players, and it would take a lot. And I think Siakam's good in that. Yeah, of course. But yeah, I mean, I know the Blazers do have Jeremy Grant, but in my opinion, I think Jeremy Grant could also be pretty good at the small forward spot. You know, not really like recommended, but I mean, if you got Pascal Siakam, like Pascal Siakam is really good, and he's a very good power forward, so you definitely play Pascal Siakam at power forward. So yeah, I think it could work, but yeah, of course, the Raptors, they love their players a lot. You sound like an Italian at heart. I wish I was. Italy is like my number, outside of like New York City. Maybe also Hawaii, but I've been to Hawaii before, but counting places I've never been before outside of New York City, I think Italy is like my number one big travel destination. I would love to go to Italy. Yeah, I just love the food, the culture, the architect, the history, like how, you know, old things are, like how things are made. I think it's a really cool spot, so I think I would definitely love to go to Italy at some point in life. Before I bite the dust. Hey, Jake, what's up? Lucas. How far do you think the Lakers can go? I think the Lakers can be a... this live stream is not a Memphis downfall live stream. I know I've been asked about Memphis and Ja a lot, but if the Lakers somehow mess around and maybe they get the 8th seed, which is a very big ask, maybe the Clippers or some other team has a big meltdown, and they beat out whoever's in the 7th seed, and the Lakers end up getting the 7th seed, Lakers versus Memphis in the first round. That's kind of interesting. I don't think the Lakers could beat Denver, so even if the Lakers were, again, like the 10 or the 9 seed, and then they make it into the playoffs, I don't think they can beat Denver, but if they can somehow make it into that 8th spot, go up against a young Memphis team, that's interesting. It's kind of interesting. Yo, what's up, ESPN? What's up? How do I buy a custom video? If you are someone interested in a custom personal video, whether it is a sports-related, traditional, role play, it could be a gaming video, it could just be a me talking about a topic that you like video. I just recently did a name repeating video, even like as traditional as that. If you want a personal content video, custom video, whatever you want to call it, email me. My email is if you close out of the chat right now and go to the description of this video, of this live stream, my business email's there. Just hit me up in my business email. Business email. I think it's just asmballer at gmail.com. ASMBALLER. If you had to pick the NBA champion this year, would you pick? Again, I get asked that question a lot, and the answer is still, I have no idea. I have contenders, and that is it. That is the last time I am answering that question in tonight's live stream. Yeah, ESPN, if you could try English, that'd be great. I took Spanish in high school. It's kind of hard to understand. If you could just keep it English, that'd be great. Thank you so much. Yo, what's up, Windmill SMR? What's up, Chris? Best seed you think the Knicks can get? I think the Knicks could probably get. You know what? I think they're good at 5. I think 5 is a good spot for them. I don't think they can get home court. Again, I don't think they can get to 4. They're like 3 games back from the Cavs, and again, unless the Cavs have some big meltdown, it could be pretty hard for them to catch them, because there's only like 18, 20, 15-ish games for all teams in the NBA right now. So I think 5 is probably a good spot for them, for sure. CNP collab. Oh jeez. Me and CNP have definitely been open to the idea of a collab. We just don't really know what we would do. That's the thing. That's tough. Like, it's different. Like Dido. Like, if me and Dido did a collab, it'd be way easier because we do kind of the same content. We do like a lot of variety content. I emailed him like an idea, this and that. Obviously, he's like a very busy person, so like, again, he's out doing his own thing, which is totally fine. But that collab would be very easy with CNP and like gaming. I mean, of course, like NBA 2K could have been a thing, but like, again, we both know NBA 2K is like a dying. It's literally a dying. It's actually a dead branded game. So can't really do that. We could do like a duo game. Maybe if like a new duo game comes out soon, do something like that. Yeah, it's kind of hard to sort of work around that, at least in my opinion. I don't know, unless he has some good ideas. I'm not sure. Maybe we can do like a Minecraft video. I'd be down. I would be super down to do a Minecraft, like just me and him, like try to beat the Minecraft and replay on like hardcore mode. Like if you die, you die type of video. I think that could be a pretty fun idea. I don't know. What's your favorite NBA team and player? It's definitely not the Portland Trail Blazers, and it's definitely not Damian Lillard. I hate Dame. I think he's washed. These are inflated stats this year. And Portland is a, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh man. I'm getting kind of hungry. Food sounds really good right now. I have watched the new season of Mandalorian. We were just kind of talking about that a little bit earlier. The first episode was good. Kind of like a filler. Not gonna lie, I thought it was kind of just like a set-uppy type of episode. It was also kind of short. I think it was only like 30-40 minutes. I wish it was like more like an hour, but it wasn't that bad, to be completely honest. Thoughts on the new Lakers so far? I like the depth. I wish this was the Laker team at the start of the year. Honestly, if the Lakers actually started this team out this year, I think they would actually do pretty okay. But them having to do so much catch up is rough on them. And obviously also with LeBron being out, it's really hard. But next season, I guess, next season for the Lakers, it just sucks so much too that the Lakers don't have any draft picks, man. Like they're just all getting shipped to the Pelicans. Like that's tough, man. That's ooh. So I don't know. Hopefully they can keep the depth for next season because they're really gonna need it. But definitely not bad. Your birthday is today. Yo, happy birthday. Oh, yeah, happy birthday, Dreamer. Happy birthday for sure. That's pretty cool. Come to Australia. I got you with a free accommodation. Jesus. Australia could be pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Australia. I don't even know what would I even do? See the opera house or whatever Australia has. I don't really know what I would even really do. I just explore, just see all the new stuff. Yeah, I think for sure like Italy. Italy's number one. I think it'd be kind of cool to visit the UK. Well, I guess more of just instead of just like the entire UK, but more specifically England. I think that'd be kind of cool. England, Italy, Japan would be kind of interesting. I would love to go to a Disney park outside of the U.S. So like Shanghai Disney, I think is the newest Disney park that opened in 2015 or 2016. I think it'd be kind of cool to go to like a Disneyland park outside of the U.S. Yeah, that'd be pretty dope. Not gonna lie. Yo, what's up, Ethan? What's up? What do you think of Giannis' Oh, Giannis' last rebound. Yeah, if you guys didn't see, Giannis like shot the ball technically and like grabbed the ball as a rebound to get a triple double, which I don't care. I don't care about like pad statting and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's technically like an NBA unwritten rule where like if you're up by a certain amount, if you're doing extra stuff like trying to score when you're already winning, or trying to get steals at the end of games, like stuff like that's kind of weird. But I mean, a rebound, I don't really care a whole lot about. Elite ultimate pad statter, yeah, for sure. I want to go to Japan, the U.S., Netherlands, maybe China. China would be cool. Yeah, Japan I think is a lot of people's almost top 1-2. I think for a lot of people. The U.S. is interesting, I guess. I guess it would be. I guess from an outsider's perspective, the U.S. would be kind of cool. Of course, like L.A. and New York are like the no-no ones, but I mean, the U.S. has a lot of other really cool spots that aren't just L.A. and New York. I don't know, but some other spots, I guess. Again, ESPN, if you can try to you're saying. So, yeah, if you could try to speak some English, that'd be very helpful for me and everyone else in the chat. I'm from Shanghai, wow. They got fireworks every night. They're building a Zootopia thing. That's right. I remember seeing that they're building a Zootopia area. That'd be pretty cool. The only thing I am really scared about, is that if I do go to a Disney park, I think I know a lot of the Disney parks around the world are just cookie cutter copies of the U.S. parks, which I guess is okay. But I'd really love to go to a Disney park that's completely different. And I know Shanghai Disney is like a very different experience, I think, than the other Disney parks. So that's why I think I'd really want to go to that one. Low-key people keep asking the same thing on the sports questions, I know, and it makes me want to scream as loud as I can into the microphone when people ask me, who do I think is going to win the title? Who is my favorite team? Who is my favorite player? Who do I have in the Western Conference Finals? Who do I have in the Western Conference Finals? Yeah, but it's a live stream. It's a live stream. People are going to ask the same questions. I kind of just have to deal with it. But yes, it does get very, 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 I don't want to say annoying. It's very interesting that people think that I haven't already been asked that question 1,000 times today. Do I have mods? I do have a couple mods. Most of them are either like long time viewers like Jay, Champ, some other people, or they're like actual content creators like CNP's a mod, Dido's a mod, B's ASMR's a mod, like other people that I know are content creators, they're mods in the chat, so, yeah. Good night, Sean, for sure. Good night. I really want to go to Egypt. Whoa, Egypt would be interesting. I would love to visit those areas of the world, but I do not do good in the heat. I already am a very warm person. I run hot and I sweat pretty easily. So I think I would die if I visited a place like Egypt or even like India, any like really humid hot place. I think I would actually die. I did not watch the Damian Lillard 71 point game live. I didn't see that live, no. Did you see that they're filming the Joker in LA? That's cool. I actually don't remember who's playing Harley Quinn, but I think Harley Quinn is supposed to be making her appearance. Sorry about the train, by the way. I think she's making her appearance in the upcoming Joker 2 movie, which I think is really cool. Really like that Joker movie. Has anyone ever asked my favorite NBA logo? I think it probably, I mean, not to be biased, and again, like, I don't care about Portland that much, but I think the Blazers have a pretty cool logo, for sure. But outside of Portland, that's actually a good question. I think the Miami Heat have a dope logo, for sure. The Raptors, dope logo. The Magic, I like their colorway. I like that blue and silvery color that they have. I think it's really cool. Yeah, those are some good ones. But yeah, for sure, the Heat. The Heat are, that's a pretty fire one. And they used to always have, and I guess they still kind of do, still have like some of the best jerseys in the NBA, for sure. Lady Gaga, that's right. That's interesting. She's definitely a pretty good actress, for sure. Would I go to Dubai? Would I go to Dubai? I mean, I think I would. I know, obviously, Dubai is a very expensive city to like, go to. So, like, again, if I went to Dubai, I feel like I'd have to, like, kind of, like, roll out the big bucks in order to have, like, a good experience. So, maybe one of these days if I ever start, doing good, give it a thought. Dubai, that'd be kind of cool. India would be interesting. By the way, I have to buy soon because if you guys don't know, this white controller was the original controller that came with my PS5, and it's broken. I currently have a controller that I got, I think, for Christmas last year, and it's broken. So I'm on to my third PlayStation 5 controller right now. Very, very upset about the conditioning of PS5 controllers. Not the best, because they're like literally $75. So that sucks. I have to buy a new one, but very annoying. Let me know if you sort of had the same experience when if you have a PS5. Favorite NBA city edition jersey in the NBA right now? I have no idea. Geez, I don't even really remember a lot of them. I would say all of the city edition jerseys this year are pretty unrememberable. I don't really remember any of them, and I'd kind of have to look them up. But in my opinion, this was maybe one of the worst jersey years of the NBA, just in my opinion. Dubai has the largest buildings in the world. Yes, I do know that. Very, very, very interesting. I just bought my third PS5 controller yesterday. Yeah, D. I don't know why, but these PS5 controllers aren't it. They are not hitting good. It's not like I rage. I don't throw my controllers. I literally I don't even play games like that often like I used to. I just for some reason my right analog stick on it, my right analog stick is busted. So gotta buy a new one. Yeah, the joysticks. Yep, the joysticks are broken on mine. Both controllers have the same problem. The joysticks are broken. They designed them like phones to slow down. None of my controllers have lasted over a year. Both of my controllers broke within a year, which is kind of crazy to think about. Not gonna lie, which I think is okay. It's not like the worst thing, but spending $70 every single year is a lot of money over time. So I don't know, man. Sony probably built a self-destruct button to make you spend more money. Yeah, I mean, maybe, I don't know. These controllers are expensive, man. Someone also asked about Harry Potter. I actually just recently finished the Harry Potter game, which was really good. Probably the best game I've played since Thor Ragnarok. God of War Ragnarok. And I think right now is the game of the year. I think it's definitely it's worth the money. It's worth full price. If you're someone who's kind of on the edge of buying it or not sure if it's worth it, worth the content, worth your time, worth your effort, it is. It's a very long game. It has a lot of side quests. It has a lot of other things to do. The main quest line is really short. It's only a 20-ish hour game for the main quest line, but there's a lot of extra stuff to do. So in my opinion, I think it's definitely worth the $70 full price tag. And they asked my favorite movie. I've only ever seen the first and the last Harry Potter movie, but I would say probably the first one. It's very nostalgic for me. I remember when that movie first came out, and I wasn't allowed to watch it, how a lot of kids probably were not allowed to watch it either. But yeah, definitely playing that game made me want to watch the other movies and get a little bit more into Harry Potter and the lore of it. So I might try and do that one of these days, for sure. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4 just got announced yesterday. I did see that on Twitter. That's sick. Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is still the best Dragon Ball Z game in my opinion. Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was, besides Kingdom Hearts 2, which is literally my favorite video game of all time, I think my most played PlayStation 2 game of all time was Dragon Ball Z crazy. And that's the game that I actually learned about Dragon Ball Z, like where I learned about like everything, like the story, like Frieza, Majin Buu, Cell, like the whole sagas of each of the Dragon Ball characters. Like that's where I learned kind of everything about Dragon Ball. Pretty crazy. Most underrated player in the NBA, Terry Rozier. That's a no offense, but I'm assuming you're a Charlotte Hornets fan. But Terry Rozier is really good, and I think he definitely deserves more flowers for sure. I think he could definitely be a good component on a good winning team. But yeah, gents, that's a very good one. Mikal Bridges, I think Bridges, Sabonis, Domantas Sabonis for sure. Who else can I think about? I'm trying to think of like almost all-star level players. Drew Holiday is always a good one that always gets sort of thrown under the bus. There's a lot of good ones. Jalen Brunson, yeah, Jalen Brunson, definitely this year, I'll say for sure. Austin Reeves, I mean, as a role player, he's underrated, but I don't think as like an NBA player as a whole he is, but yeah, I don't know. Alright guys, I think I am gonna end it here. DeMar DeRozan, that's a good one. July did make an all-star team, but like this is his first all-star team in the past like 10 plus years, and he's always known as like one of the best, if not the best, perimeter defenders in the NBA. Celtics fans, okay, yeah, I mean Terry Rozier, like I said, is a good. You have a good pick. That's a good one. Anyways, I think I am gonna end here, guys. I'm pretty hungry. The chat is starting to slow down. I am very much tired. Talking sports. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Today, a lot of basketball questions, a lot of repetitive ones. No offense to you guys. It's just, I like sports, but like, my God, today was a lot. Anyways, I love you. And before you leave the live, make sure you like the live. You guys know, you guys have seen it before. Liking the live stream helps out so much. It pushes the live stream an immense amount. It does so much for the channel, so much for me, so much for the video. So just if you just like the video, like the live stream, it really does help out a lot. So thank you so much if you do end up liking the live stream. Next Monday there'll be another live stream. I think one of these live streams coming up, I really want to make a themed live stream. Like actually do something, whether it is like playing video games, do like a video game live stream, or maybe like a role play live stream, or like I'm like acting, I'm doing like a role play but doing it live. That could be pretty fun. I really want to do something like that. Could be pretty fun. But yeah. I love you. Any last second comments, donos, anything like that, now would be a great time to do it. Knicks looking good for sure. DT6 is still on the way. I hope it is. Fox is the most underrated. For sure. Thank you so much, Eric, for sure. Goodbye. See you later. Jumble of letter username guy. See ya. A video game live stream would be awesome. Yeah, I haven't done one of those in a very long time, so that could be really cool. But anyways, I love you, and bye. I think I might do some triggers for a couple minutes. Some controller sounds. Day and the night. Alright, now I gotta do the very awkward part of trying to not bump anything while I'm moving to end the is a bad year. Definitely good one. Bye, Blake. See you later, Blake. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. What year did I get that ball? I got that ball. 2017.